bam, focused minds back up in the building, keeping the Lord first, and everything else will come together. Javante Davis, my man, going through some controversy right now. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody's saying he on the run, counting him out, and all that different stuff like that. But you know, Javante and all these celebrities go through some things. You know, it ain't even all about boxing. As you see here, he was gonna face off against Jake Paul, which Tank didn't really want to do. Look at his face. He know it was scripted. He didn't want to play a part in that because he a real true boxer. And I'm glad you ain't do it, Tank, because you'd have looked like a clown like Joshua did. But you know, sometimes these is humiliation rituals. You feel what I'm saying? They wanted Tank to do this fight. You know, the powers to be, but Tank didn't want to do this fight, you know, and not saying that Tank actions wasn't bad, you know. You could never put your hands on no females. And that's what these young cats gotta learn too. And even older ones, you feel me, that females, once they start putting their hands on you, you want to get out of there quick as possible, period. You don't want to hang around. Then once you get away from them, never go back around. You know, especially when you got money too, it just make it just that more magnified. Actually, what who Jamel, Charlo, you know, you got a lot of people going through it with females. Deontay Wilder, you feel me? And I ain't throwing none of them brothers under the bus because I didn't went through mine too. But these guys got ultimate money, so you know I'm pretty sure they run into these modern day females a whole lot more. But in Tank case, you know, Tank could come back from this. Tank just didn't want to play ball. You know, he didn't want to do what the powers that be wanted him to do. And when that happened, they can even send honey pots to you. You know what I'm saying? Female just to get you push the right buttons to get you to snap, you know? And Javante, quit going out and trying to meet up with these females, man. You the face of boxing. You got to relinquish your belt now, but that's all good. You don't even got to box no more. Keep the Lord first, man, and everything will come together. You feel me? Don't let these people tell you what to do when you know it's wrong. You know, and these is humiliation rituals. You know, you see a lot of celebrities going through them. You know, this fight was gonna be scripted for sure.
Now at noon, police have issued a warrant for professional boxer WBA lightweight champion Gervonta Davis.
He is facing charges again, all in connection with an alleged domestic violence incident. Local 10 Cyber on. We're live in Miami Gardens.
She has the details on the incident that allegedly turned violent. Syra.
And
Turn
Eric, the U.S.
violent.
Marshals Fugitive Task Force and Miami Gardens Police are currently searching for Gervonta Tank Davis, the professional boxer who has a history of domestic violence charges. In this latest case, he has not yet turned himself in to authorities.
An arrest warrant has been issued for Gervonta Brian Davis.
Wednesday, police revealing details about an alleged incident involving Gervonta Tank Davis.
The victim reported sustaining minor injuries, including visible bruising to her left arm at the time the report was made, and she sought
Visual
medical
bruising.
attention.
According to Miami Gardens investigators, the attack happened on October 29th. The victim in the case, a woman claiming to have been in an intimate relationship with the boxer since 2022. She and her lawyer came to the department to report Davis's alleged
Got a
physical
lawyer,
abuse.
everything.
Video evidence shows Davis days prior arriving to a gentleman's club where the victim was working.
The victim reported that Mr. Davis grabbed her by her back of her head, pulling her by her hair with one hand and by her throat with the other.
The victim saying she was only able to get away after Davis released her. He's now criminally charged.
Battery, false imprisonment, and attempted kidnapping.
The boxer has faced domestic violence
Attempted
related charges in the
kidnapping.
past. Back in 2020, he was
Talking
seen
about the
grabbing
kitchen
his
sink.
girlfriend by the throat at a basketball game. And in 2022, a local 10 camera rolling as he bonded out of the Broward County Jail, then arrested for allegedly hitting an ex-girlfriend in the face. But in July of 2025, local 10 also there as he bonded out of the Miami-Dade County Jail after allegedly striking the mother of his child in the back of the head. Now, the last update, Davis is still not in custody. Local 10 did reach out to attorneys representing Davis to find out if or when he plans to turn himself in. So far, we've not received.
Tank, one of the coldest boxers, most electrifying, was the face of boxing until this incident right here. But forget boxing, man. Long as Tank stay focused on the Lord, I think he'll be all right. You know, forget about the fame and stay away from these modern day females. You know, you got to find a queen out there, and it's gonna be hard to do when you known all over the world. But it could be done. You know, that's why you got to keep the Lord first. Tank, turn yourself in quicker the better. You know, the better the sooner. You know, that way you could get it all out the way. You know what I'm saying, and make your next decision in life. You feel me? You know, I don't believe you really on the run. You just waiting to turn yourself in. You know, they making it like you running like, you know, in a whole nother type way. But you might as well get it out the way. Stay focused, man, and keep your head in the game, man. You don't got to box, you know, because I know y'all celebrities go through more than what meet the eye, you know. It's a lot that go on, a lot of things you got to answer to, and sometimes you get tired of doing it. And this is to me, a humiliation ritual to Tank. But whatever Tank do, man, just stay focused, keep the Lord first, man. I'm out this piece.
You bring a good I don't want to say product. Product's not the right word, but you're doing a very honorable service. I appreciate that.